Introduce yourself.
My name is Anees Raheem. I am from New Jersey, 23 years old. It's my second year playing professional basketball in China now. Damn, let me restart that shit. I fucking stuttered.
All right, go ahead. Let's keep rolling.
My name is Anees Raheem. I am from New Jersey. I'm a professional basketball player currently in China. This is year 2 now, and I'm 23 years old.
How did you get to China?
That's a long, long story. Basically, like everybody's dream, you're trying to make it to the league, right? Mm-hmm. So out of college, I basically had the opportunity to just do a couple workouts with different teams, couple G League opportunity teams. I got in the door and I was just showing my talents and stuff. And I met some agents that kind of, believed in me or seen something in me that they wanted me to push me to other agencies. So I kind of kept going on the trail to just working out with people, working out with teams, working out with agents. And I ended up signing with an agent. And as athletes know, you can't really put all your trust into an agent. So I signed with an agent and I was waiting for my deal like all summer, and he just kept telling me to be patient. That fell through. And actually my best friend, who actually plays for the Nets, Cam Thomas, he had a trainer that used to train him in LSU called Matthew Bender. And he hit me on Instagram, seeing I was, on the grind and trying to be a pro and just trying to get seen. And he said this opportunity in China, that he had a couple players in China he done sent. And he got me in contact with the right people. I sent my film out. And it was initially to play wild ball. It's like China wild ball is like different type of basketball. They call here because it's wild, because you travel a lot. You play damn near virtually you could play 20 plus games in 1 month. So I got that opportunity to come here, and I ended up coming to China, playing for a team called Dream 116, Jimong Yo-Yo Leo, as they say in China. And that's basically how I got to China.
So talk to me about your early life. When was your first interaction with basketball?
It's crazy. I was actually a football player at first. I started playing football. That's kind of how I got my athleticism. So everyone thought football was going to be my main sport. When I was switched out of football, they were like, oh, you crazy. You don't want in football. But football was so naturally and easy to me. It was really relying on athleticism. So, and as everyone knows, it's touchdowns. You have maybe 3, 4, 5 touchdowns in the game. That's 5 plays. So for me, it's like you do 5, 6 plays, and it's kind of done for the rest of the game, and the games be so long. So I wanted something to really challenge me. I really loved basketball, but I wasn't as good as football. But seeing other people being so good, I had friends that were so good, and I wanted to be good myself. So I got into basketball. Just wanted to I love doing things that challenge me. Something that people think I can't do it, or people feel like, oh, I'm not good at this thing, I'm gonna go prove them wrong. So I picked up a basketball, was not good at all, but I was the fastest kid on the court, doing the most, just running around, having all the energy. And I probably think that transition was from, I want to say 13 years old, where I picked it up, and it wasn't serious, but I was just, working out, playing in the playground with friends, going to see the good players go hoop. And I think when I turned 14 years old, my parents finally, my dad took me to an AAU tryout. And this was actually when I was in Toronto at the time, or Brampton. I went to a team called Brampton Warriors, tried out, made the B team. And I was the best player on the team, but just off of sheer athleticism and just hustling. I was a defensive player, pesky player, but that's basically how I got into it. And after then, it was just seeing the people around me who's good and who the best is, whoever's around me, and challenging it, studying them, okay, they do this is how they carry themselves, this is what they do, this is how people look at a good player, and I was just picking up different things from different people.
Who's your biggest influence in this basketball world?
That's a great question. Coming up or now?
Coming up.
Coming up, I'd probably say, that's a great question. Ooh, I gotta think deep into that one. Because I know there was a player I looked at everything coming up. I probably got it in my photos, my camera when I was young. Because I'd be screenshotting. Let me see. As soon as I see him, I'm like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I was really into the home team hoops and the little documentary series back then. So I used to watch a lot of Antonio Blakeney. I used to watch a lot of what's his name? I used to watch a lot of Corey Saunders, his videos, Jalen Hands, there's those players that kind of showcase Ronaldo Seguin, those players that showcased the grind, just their everyday life on how they work and how they think. So growing up, I'm looking at that. I was like, oh yeah, this the pedigree to be elite. So watching how they wake up early before school to work out, how they take care of their bodies, how hard they play, how they think when they make a mistake, just those things I picked up on all those players. So basically, like, it was always people 2, 3, 4 years older than me that I always looked at like, okay, this is the level. Then in terms of the pros, just anyone that I kind of wanted to play like. I always wanted to play like an athletic person. So it was like the D Rose, the De'Aaron Foxes, those type of athletic style players that I'm like, oh, I'm athletic, but that's the peak of combining athleticism with skills. So those type of players for sure.
When was the first time you realized that, like, you really had a shot with basketball and you needed to take it way more seriously?
Ooh, that's a great question. I remember the pivotal moment when I had an AAU tournament in Vegas when I was playing for the CYDC Panthers out in Calgary. Yeah, that's crazy, Calgary. I'm well-traveled from America, but I also played in Canada a lot growing up. So I played with CYDC Panthers, and we played a game in Seattle versus John Stockton's AAU team. And we weren't supposed to be anywhere near the level of being close to that game, but we're in the game. I'm hooping, but I'm just going hard. I'm hooping. I'm scoring off just one initial move because I had no moves. I had no left hand. It was just quick swing to the rack, transition baskets, a crossover. So I'm hooping. I'm doing my thing. The defense come, making a dime to the big. I was always good at drawing defense and making the right pass. So with doing that, there was a player, I remember Dwayne Geis. He's actually an agent for Clutch Sports right now. His dad came up to me after the game. He was like, yo, keep your head up when you drive. Like, give me a little nitpicks. It was just random advice. Yo, keep your head up when you do this. Or when a defender come here, you spin the other way, do this. He's like, if you know and learn how to keep your head up and control the team and control the game, you're going to be one of them ones. Like, you have everything. You have long arms. You got the length. You got the athleticism. I see how you talk to your teammates. You got that will to win. Like, you got that eye test where I walked in. I'm like, you could be the best player in the gym, and you have all the intangibles, but it's the little things. Like, have your guide hand, learn how to swipe the defender's hand without just having to you just use your speed too much. You just running around. Learn those little nuances of the game of just studying the game and going hard. But he said, you're going to be one of them ones. And the biggest thing he told me was keep your head up. And that wasn't even just for basketball, it's in life. Like, keep your head up. So when he said that, bro, it kind of it set in with everything I did, and I was always just, anything bad happened, my head up. Like, I never give my time for myself to stay down and, like, dwell on nothing. So it helped me with my game, too, because now I'm seeing everything at this point of view. Everything. I be head up. Someone take a shot, head up, I'm going for a putback. So everything is just, I could see everything. I could see my peripheral. I know how to make, So with him saying that to me, opened up everything part of my game. Because a lot of athletic people have tunnel vision. A lot of, like, great players these young days have tunnel vision. So a high thing is always having high IQ. And that comes with you able to see the floor. So see the floor, see the things what you got to do in life.
So after that, you just started taking basketball seriously and working out?
For sure. Because that motivated me because I was in the gym. That was one of the first times I'm in the gym with, like, high-level pros. I remember vividly they had a dude from Grand Canyon. I don't know his name, but he was crazy. Something Lloyd, his last name Lloyd, he was crazy. And they also he was on the same team as Anton Watson. He played for Gonzaga. He plays on the Celtics right now. He hit a crazy mean body that I'm like, that's a different level of athleticism. Like, he did that, I'm like, that's league stuff. And you go into the league. And he did. So I'm like, this is what it takes to be at that caliber, at that level. So when he said that, and I'm seeing John Stockton's team in the gym, NBA guys in the gym, D1 scouts in the gym, not looking at our game, but I'm like, this is what I could potentially be around. So I'm like, we were playing in the middle court. The A court was the court where it meant to be. So I'm like, yeah, I want to be one of those guys that everyone come see me one day. So I'm like, this is the work it take. And I was an undersized guard. I'm like, what can I do to stand out? I can have all the skills in the world, but I want to be an undersized guard that could be above the rim now. So I just seen that. I'm like, I got to get athletic. And just took off from there.
So what were some of the toughest times in your career?
Definitely in June, my 9th grade year, I think. Or no, my 8th grade year, I got cut from my school team. I got cut from my school team, AAU team. No, not school team. My 8th grade AAU team, I got cut from the A team. They put me on the B team. And that was like, damn, the coach really thinks these players are better than me. And that's when, like, I understand the politics of basketball, where it was like, coach's dad thing, someone, if you've been on the program for many years. But I was never one of those players to be like, oh, it's because of that I ain't make it. I'm like, if you good enough, you gonna be on that team. So I'm like, those things play a factor. That's why I always try to tell these kids too that come up and ask me questions. Is like, bro, there's gonna be politics and everything, even in life. Nothing's fair, nothing's guaranteed. But I'm like, I'm gonna be so good that it don't matter the politics. I'm gonna be chosen eventually. So that really, yeah, hit home to me. I still played, in the program, but it wasn't the top team. So because it wasn't the top team, I felt like, I was slighted because everything I want to do, I want to be the best in. So I definitely took that where like, oh yeah, I got something to prove. And after that, I got better. In high school, I went crazy my first 2 years before I transferred to Oak Hill. Then Oak Hill, that was really a lesson in itself to just really get me locked in and learn what it takes to make it and be a pro.
How was Oak Hill for you?
Bro, that experience, I won't trade it for a lifetime, bro. Like, just being around NBA players in high school, it's crazy. And I learned a lot from, even right before I went to Oak Hill, I was always, like, studying guys like, the top players, like I said, like Cole Anthony and stuff. So for me to really, like, damn, I'm at the same school as this dude, that's wild. It's crazy. I sent him a DM probably, like, my 10th grade year when I'm like, yo, bro, like, it would be me and live. You say, like, hit me back on some advice, like what you do to do this, because he had a similar size, like he's 6'3", 6'2", but he was jumping crazy. And I jumped left, right, and he jumped left, right, too. So I'm like, oh, yeah, I want to see the little nuances. Nigga never hit me back. But then I get to Oak Hill, I'm like, I'm in the same school as this dude that I was low-key trying to be on some fanboy shit with. So I get there, and I'm like, this is how they move. Then that's when I really got athletic, because I had my first dunk at 16 around the time, but that's like at Oak Hill. When I first, like, the graces when you throw it up, like lay your ball up and dunk the rim. So I'm doing that. Then I'm seeing, but it's a different level. Then I had this trainer at Oak Hill called B-Rock. He's still active to this day, getting them boys right. B. Meager on the ground. He put us through some crazy like training sessions where we just getting our bounce right. Like getting athletic, getting strong. That's how my body started changing. But being around just players that school's known for being, it's the pedigree of the pros. You're going to be in the pros if you go there. Like, that's why you go there, to be pro ready and be in college a short period of time. So seeing how those dudes think, seeing what their goals are, like they have things that they want to get done for their family. That's why it's a different drive. Being even in just an environment is everything for you. So that right there definitely was also that click of, okay, this is what it takes to be at a high level.
All right, let's talk about after high school. What happened in college?
College was no joke, bro. My college career, if you look at my college career, you'd be like, there's no way this dude did nothing after basketball. And that's why, like, I feel like my story is so different and it's so inspiring to others, because it don't really matter where you come from or what you do. There's always a chance to make it. So basically, after high school, everyone inspired to go to a higher level, but COVID hit for us. I graduated in 2020. And the school I was supposed to go to, it ended up falling out because the player that left, that player that's supposed to leave, came back for his 5th year that was supposed to declare for the draft. So it was like, everyone told me to go JUCO, like just go JUCO, then, work your way up. You have the talent, you'll easily be able to do that. But my parents are Nigerian. Some people know that my Nigerian mates, they know that their parents don't go for that, basketball over school thing. So my dad was like, hey, you got so many acceptances from high level schools, just go to a high level school and work your way, maybe walk on and something like that. So I'm like, nah. So I ended up committing I'm talking to different kind of my coaches. I'm talking to one of my coaches, Andy Smith from Jersey. He's like, you should go to Rutgers Newark. They run that like get down to the rim style. Ended up going to Rutgers Newark my first year. Kind of was promised to, come in there and change their program. They had a couple players that they need in terms of scoring. I know I played with the leading scorer there that was going to be there, but they needed a couple players to help them get over the hump. So I get recruited as to just, come in and show your skills. You come from a high-level program at Oak Hill, it won't be that hard to play. So my goal was kind of go there for 1 year, dominate the scene, and be out. And I feel like maybe the coach was slighted. Like, he felt slighted that, I came in so ready as a freshman that he didn't really need to coach me. And, coaches, when they feel like, there's nothing more I can teach this dude, they might feel, he thinks he's too proud. I'm going to teach him the system. I'm going to put him through the turmoil. Just give a bunch of unwanted adversity. I've been through adversity. I know what it takes to work hard. So, and I come with the mindset of I'm going to work hard. I'm in the first in the gym, last one out. And in college they preach working hard, but sometimes it's not always, just because you work hard doesn't mean it's given. So I basically kind of just went into a situation I thought was for me, that wasn't for me. Still learned a lot, still don't regret it, nothing for I don't regret nothing of that decision, because you make your mistakes and you learn from them, and it's not even a mistake. I take as just a lesson learned and what helped me for this day. But I went there my first year. I didn't even have the intentions to transfer after a down first year. I kind of went through just all DNPs. I was just DNPing me, DNPing me. And it's crazy to this day. If you ask my teammates, they'll ask you, how is he in practice? The seniors are like, bro, you a killer. Like, I'm killing the seniors. They showing love, respect. I'm learning from the seniors, but like it was also hard for me to grasp all the plays because there's so much pressure on me. I feel like coach was nitpicking on like, hey, you make a mistake, this is what you got to do. So I'm in my head while trying to prove that I could play. So it's like I get a notation slapped on me like, oh, he don't know the plays, he don't know how to run a play, he don't know how to finish a play. But it's like, when you, as a hooper, if you in your head, your mental game is the most important. If you in your mental game, it throws off your whole game, what you got going on. So with that being said, it was just like, damn, I started to think myself, am I really stupid? Like, do I really not know plays myself? Like, am I really struggling with the plays? Like, I never struggled with plays in my life. I was the person growing up I'm telling everyone what they need to do. I know every play from every position because I'm in love with the game. I study it. It's all about everything I think about. So you mean to tell me I don't know what I'm doing out here? I don't even know how to cut properly. Like, I don't even know how to, the play looked like a mesh book to my head because I'm just so worried about other things, because in basketball, it's the best players play. That's always how it's been to me, but it was different when I got there. So with that being said, I'm like, all right, scrap that. I got everything he's telling me to do. Mind you, I had nothing against the coach. Even with everything I'm saying now, to this day, I don't got nothing to the point where I'm like, oh, if I see him, it's like, F this dude. It's not that. I'm just so confused. Like, bro, how you not mess with a player like me? You feel me? So it was like, let's get on the same page. I'm still going means. I'm asking what I need to do. But every time I go ask him what I need to do, it's always something more. Okay, now do this, now do this, now do this. But you holding me to the higher standard, but I get the least leeway. But I think that helped me to where I am today, where it's like, now I do extra. Every time when someone tells me it's enough or you did good, I always push it to the next level because it's never enough. It's always something more to do. So it might look like he tried to derail my career, but if anything, I got to thank him. Like, one of my dudes had a teammate. Well, he wasn't a teammate, but he used to be on the team. He told me this, like, hey, some people might be like, hey, man, the coach did this, but you got to go back one day and thank him for what he did because that really got you different mentally. Well, let me backtrack a little more, but that first year, a couple people in my corner said you should transfer out, but I'm not like, no, I wasn't a quitter. I'm like, nah, I'm going to come back for my second year. Because even exit meeting at the end of the year, it was like, there's these things you need to work on. Coming in the second year, we losing 2 players. One of the key ones was Quincy Rutherford. He was like the top scorer out there in that Division III rank, and also in the whole NJAC. So him leaving, it was a big shoes to live. And he's like, my coach is kind of like, hey, man, work on these things next year. I know you want that role. You got to prove this, prove that, get right on. I'm going to do all that. All summer I was locked in. I'm in the gym every day with my trainer, Delson Training. He just getting me right, my conditioning. I'm getting my dribble right because I'm thinking I'm going to handle the ball a lot more. I'm getting my handles better, getting my mindset right. I told him to send me the plays so I could start studying in the summer so before I get there, I'm good. So the second year I come, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is going to be my year. I find out coach recruit. He recruit over me. You feel me? You recruit over me. Okay, it's cool, but it's like, that's just showing me, okay, you had no trust that I was going to do everything you told me to do. You recruit over me. And when you recruit over me, it's cool. Like, it's competition. As basketball players, this is what we bleed. The best players come out. But then the guys you recruit over me, they come out of shape. They come disrespecting you. They come not even knowing the program, the things that coach be like, hey, you got to do this. We do this. This is how we move. These are 4 non-negotiables. And they laughing. They shitting on you, coach. They're not listening to that. And they doing it blaming your face. We doing runs. I'm the first one every time. They'll mention it. I had a teammate to Levi Hole, and if it wasn't me, it was him. We going first student every time in the sprints. We showing that, oh yeah, we gonna touch that line. We gonna lead in every condition drill. We gonna lead in every drill that just when coaches want you to be loud. The Hell Week. When you get in the Hell Week, it be like all those Hell Week things. I'm pushing through that, showing that, oh yeah, this dude was not BSing in the summer. He was ready. But your 2 guys that you wanted the most to take the reign on, they come in out of shape. They come in not even buying in, and you just gonna give them the ranks. So that show you don't even respect me. It's not even about basketball now. It's about just, you just what you want. It's not about what you open your eyes and see. Because every time someone come in the gym and just see practice, or someone come and just see an eye test, like, he the best nigga out here. You don't even got to see a whole practice. Just see 2 segments. He the best. Even look how he approaches work. So it was just like, oh yeah. After that second year, I got a little more. He gave me a little more spot minutes. Maybe I played 3 minutes, 4 minutes one game. But what really was just crazy was sometimes he'd be like, hey, we need you to really score this game. So he understood my ability. That was weird. You understand my ability, but he never let me off the chains to kind of just spread my wings. So I was on some couple minutes here. Last couple minutes of the game, go in there. DMP. Garbage time, go in there. Just basically treat me like a scrub. All in all, after the first 2 years, I think I played a maximum of 34 minutes, and I averaged 1.7 points. This is at a Division III school. You look at that without no name, scrub. This guy's garbage. You don't look at, maybe future pro. You look at that like, let's scratch it off. What the hell was he doing out here? Because it wasn't even the straight DMPs, because there was even some games where, he had some minutes. One time, I'm a person too, every time I got in, I matched points with minutes. So if I had 13 minutes, I had 13 points. Like, that's how it was. So everyone knew. But they treated me, it was weird, like a Make-A-Wish kid. I get in, the whole crowd like, Anees, because they know I'm about to go get a bucket. I get in the game, 2 minutes left, that's going to be 4 points, 2 points. That's how it was, but it was just like, damn. And the coach they made it like a joke kind of thing. Like, he about to go get a basket. He's not doing nothing else to get a basket. What is there more to do? You always want me to prove that I could, play as a team. He's listening. He's help side. He's back. Hey, talking. You want me to do that in 2 minutes? I'm going to just go get a bucket, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to leave out here with nothing. Let me go put myself on a stat sheet. You feel me? Because the whole time I'm in college, I'm not. That what even propelled me to where I am now is I was never thinking I'm going to be a college legend. I wanted to get my stats to go pro. Me and my brother used to be up all night talking about by 21 I want to graduate, be a pro, because I want to have a long pro career where I'm just going crazy. My whole thing was just professional as fast as possible. So I was even too cut into the college scene. I wanted to do what I wanted to do and get up out of there. But I just felt like so many obstacles just kept slowing my race down. And I'm like, for what? I worked so hard. And after those games, bro, I used to be in my room, borderline tears. I had a roommate, Jocelyn Moore. We used to talk all the time, like, bro, damn, like, this really gonna make or break us. Like, one day there's gonna be a story to tell, and it's kind of crazy. I'm getting an opportunity to kind of tell it now, but I'm in tears. Sometimes we'll talk about it, and I'm almost eye-watery, like, damn, bro, I work so hard, and I don't get nothing from it. There's dudes, they smoking, partying, laughing about how, we did that bullshit game. Remember when I did that bullshit play, and I'm, like, looking at here, like, y'all don't even take this shit serious. I'm taking this as, this could be my career, this could be my life. After games where I had no minutes, the starting player play like shit, he going and like, fuck it, let's go to the party. I'm in the gym, I'm asking them, begging them, and as a Division III, the resources are really scarce, so it's like, I can't just go get a key or be like, hey. Sometimes I used to camp out in the locker room when they turn all the lights off and just wait for people to leave. Me and my boy Abe Chroma did that a couple times. It's coming out now because we gone, but we gonna snitch now, it's cool. But we used to be camped out, they turn the lights off, then come sneak in and just have a flashlight or have the backlight on and just still get shots up. This is after he had 30 and I had no points. That's what he's seen something like, you gonna be. I always appreciate those little mentors, them seniors that are always in my corner, like, hey bro, you gonna be something, bro, like, you gonna be something with this basketball stuff. I know it's dark right now, but just the way you carry yourself. I never let what happened affect my non-negotiables of just getting up and working every day. Every single time, it never slacked me. So after those 2 years, bro, the second year I was kind of just told the coach, like, hey, I appreciate everything you did for me, but, like, I feel like I definitely grown, but, man, like, you have no intentions of playing me here. I have to leave. And it hurt me, bro, because I never quit nothing in my life. I literally told my parents, I'm going to prove to this dude that, like, I'm going to end up starring here and being that nigga. And he also told me, he had some faith in me because he'll tell me, like, hey, compare me to some players where they struggled earlier and, like, they sprouted. So I was like, okay, I'm going to be on that trail. Because it only take me 2 years to get 1,000 points. I did it first 2 years in high school. It's cool. It don't take me that long to do that. So I'm like, I'm going to just kill my junior and senior year if I can't go out. Because plans changed because of how it happened. I wanted to do 1 year, quickly go D1, then be out, declare something, or just be ready to just go straight overseas on some stuff because I was so basketball minded. But I was like, damn, you already put me in a box of just late bloomer. He's going to just have to be a late bloomer. And on top of that, you're giving me other people's problems. You're comparing me to dudes that had, struggle playbook issue. I'm not a struggle playbook issue. It's my mind racing. I have so much things that you tell me to do. I'm still trying to prove I'm capable of doing these other things. You're just like adding more things. So you just in your head, you can't even show yourself. So I'm like, respectfully, coach, I'm not those players you're comparing me to. And and also what really ticked me to the point where I'm like, I can't be here. He told me, just learn and grow. And I'm like, bro, when he told me this thing right here, I'm like, that's when I'm like, I'm gonna make it. Like, I know I was gonna make it, but I'm like, yo, now I have to make it. I'm in shoot around. We shooting around. He's like, Anees, come here. He told me some advice, like, you really been picking it up. You've been doing your thing. I commend you. There's two things that I really like about your work ethic, because you show up to work every day like I do, and no one on this team loves basketball more than you. You said that to me. Then he said, but just learn and go with how things go. Because at the end of the day, no one here is playing basketball after this. No one here is just going to the NBA. Just have fun and just, do what comes. When he said that to me, I'm like, I can't be here. And one of the first things I told him when I got there, what my goals of playing. And I dumb it down for them because it's Division III. It would be crazy to tell Division III coach, I want to make the league after this. You feel me? You're just going to laugh. But I dumb it down because I know you don't really tell people your goals out loud because they don't think it's crazy. I dumb it down to him to be like, I want to have an opportunity to play professional overseas. Maybe you could help me and stuff. Just to make him feel like, he could really put me in that position and know that, okay, I'm not going to over-aspire so you don't think I'm goofy, but I'm going to give you a level where people have made it from Division III overseas. It's possible. Maybe not so many, but there's definitely that door. So with him just laughing it off, that the fact that even having a professional thought process is out of the ordinary, I'm like, I can't be here. That's when I know, like, I gotta leave. Because if it was just for working hard and him putting obstacles, I'm gonna be the person to tell you, bro, I would have stayed at that school and proved it. But when he said that, I'm like, oh nah, it's shot. This dude just wants to like be goofy and act like it's just, oh, this dude really wants to play professional. He's not serious. I'm like, oh nah, I gotta get out of here. So exit meeting, I thanked him for everything he did for me. It was if I seen him, of course, it was going to be like, hey, that's a thing where I want to kill your team, because then I didn't want to transfer in conference, but that was the only opportunity that came. So then that's when I met kind of like a mentor of mine at that time, Sultan, and he was starting his own training called LND, and he went to Ramapo before. So he also worked me out a couple times at Rutgers North. He'll pop in here, come see a play. Because when I was telling people my story, they're like, there's no way you do all these things in practice and you're this type of player and you can't get on the court. So when I invited him, come see a game. Come see how this goes. Come ask my teammates. He's like, yo, does Anees really be like in practice locked in? Does he be killing like that? They're like, yeah, bro. When he's on scout team, does he be frying y'all and doing all these things he be saying? Because he was so confused, like, there's no way you do this and they don't play you. Like, coach from this level going to want to keep his job, he want to play you. He was confused. So when he came around, he asked my teammates, he's seen the game, he's like, bro, it's crazy. He came to me, he's like, it's crazy, all these things happen, and y'all just losing by hair, like 6 points, 8 points. He's like, those are gaps you could fill. It's like, coach is not seeing that and that year, the first year when I could have helped them get over the gap, we are in that cusp territory. We went to I think it was the semifinals, and the main player, he's like, coach, like, this is a player that give us 8, 10, 15 points, even if you want to give him some small minutes, because you don't want to overshadow him with the starters, which was Prince and Quincy. But he could be a little punch for us to need, and that would have put us in the championship category. Boom. Then second year, those guys leave. You want to go get transfers that just, when us guys transfer from higher level schools down, they just look at it like, I'm not supposed to be here, so I'm gonna just fuck off. You get these transfers that come down a second year. Now we go from a one step away from championship team, where now we go to 4-20 something, 4-win team, and you have me on. I'm on DNP on 4-win team. So imagine the coach. Would you not just say, we're so bad, we're gonna just start doing matchups to lineups to see what works. We just gonna throw people out there. He didn't even do that. You just stay adamant through the whole 25 games of losing, just off pride and ego of just, okay, these are guys I want out there. So it was to me, and when Sultan came and he said, bro, you can't even get on the court, So when he's seen it for himself, it's easy for anyone to be like, I should be playing. I do all these things. You know, guys do it to this day. People in college be like, but coach don't like me, bro. He weird. But how your habits? What do you do? Like, how you really doing? It was really baffling. Like, yo, this dude Anees is killing. I'm talking about his days that I don't miss one shot in scout team because you know they go put you at UB number 4 where he has averaging 30. He's doing this. He's doing this. I don't miss a shot. And coach say something like, y'all can't even guard Anees. He's on the bench. He say shit like that, bro. And it'd be like, what do you mean you can't guard Anees? He's the best offensive player on our team. You just don't play him. I never had an attitude issue. So basically, Son just seen that, and he was like, yeah, I know where you would go to shine. I'm like, all right, bet I trust you. Then he kind of just told me, Ramapo. I'm like, in conference? I kind of wanted to get a little way out of here and like away from Jersey. You can switch the scenery up. He's like, bro, trust me, bro. I went there. He knows how to deal with a scorer like you, and they need you. I go to Ramapo. The first couple of weeks, I love it. They embrace me. The coach commend me on everything I was not getting, which was your work ethic. You're gonna be a leader out here. You're gonna, because my team has the talent. They had the mind, but they don't know how to work. And you are just that like fear factor too, because we had my boy Anthony Corbo. That's my dog to this day. He was in my position. He wanted me to motivate him, get him, because he had all the skills, but he just didn't have that motor to like kick up. So he kind of just was like, bro, you're the perfect person for my team. It was just Peter Gorman, who's one of my best friends to this day, and you that work every day. Like, he in the gym before the games, after the games, but he a workaholic. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I thought I was the only type of player like that to that degree, but he worked like crazy. I'm like, yeah, I respect him off just the work ethic. So it makes sense to see why he was playing, And it was supposed to be me and him in the backcourt. That was what was pitched to me. The first couple weeks was OD of just the practices, the environment, how the school embraced me, how the people of the body, I loved it, bro. It was like, this is going to be a place where I can come in and take off. I'm going to come in and take off and do my thing and be out. And the coach was heavy on, I told him my goal as soon as I get there, like, hey, I'm trying to go overseas. He said, hey, we had a couple overseas players. I could definitely help you with that. But virtually, go there. I listened to his plan. At first, I'm the first man off the bench, getting a couple minutes. I'm just confused. Like, I was supposed to just get thrust into that starting lineup. There was no ifs, ands, and buts. I picked up the plays easy. The plays so easy. The plays are so to my style. Everything was like butter and bread. Like, damn, coach, I should have been here since my freshman year. I'm telling him this. He's like, bro, we needed you since that. To this day, I love him, though. Chuck McBreen. So he never lied to me. He always kept it P. It was just, he never, I think, got out of his way of just pulling that trigger of, he don't want other people to feel like, damn, this guy just came in my program and we just gave him all this. Because he also, D3 coaches have a lot of just, it's a process over years. They're not really used to just, the best dude just come in and like a D1, like, it don't matter if you're a freshman, senior, the best players play. So he was kind of just like, damn, into protecting feelings, where it was like, I'm playing every game, but it's like, you give me 13 minutes here, or you pull me early here, and I had my career highs at that school, though. Like I said, my career had 13 points in 13 minutes, and I averaged 7 minutes overall my last 2 years. Last 1 year at that school. Pretty much just like, it was cool, but it was never nothing more. He just treated me like a role player just because, he didn't want to push that. And we went to the playoffs. We changed the whole record that year because they were having a down year before I transferred. When I came there, I got them over the hump again to the point where we had an opportunity to get close to the finals, but didn't get too far. But got in the playoffs, got way better, man. Just helping, and that's when I proved, I'm a different type of player where I have that sense of I could get people, like I can motivate people, I can inspire people, because people just being in practice, like, my job could be took if I don't lock in, or damn, being against this guy in practice, guarding him in practice, there's no way you won't see no one else in the league doing that. At the ability where I'm over the rim, I'm scoring ability, all that stuff. So it's like helping them, pushing that to them, got them better. But I went to that school and I just don't regret it. Like, it taught me a lot of things about myself on and off the court. And although I didn't have the like stats season I wanted, I respected the coach because he was honest with me. He kept it P, but he just didn't really fully allow me to bloom how I wanted to bloom, but then I knew there's a different level to it. But we talked to this day, he told me, like, bro, you're a professional player, like, you're higher level than this, but it's just like, I kind of understood, okay, I know we wasn't going to get to the point where I'm not going to be the star player. I knew that. It was Peter Gorman's show, it was his team, but I just kind of felt like he could have had me more into just being a backcourt mate. and just let me. I don't need no set play, nothing from me. Just let me be out there. I organically fit in. But he kind of just was like, you know, star managing stuff. So it was like cool, but I had nothing against it. Learned and kept it pushing after Rampo. But after that, I knew like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take these extra classes and graduate quick because I know I need to get up out to the pro. After that, I'm like, yeah, this college stuff, and it's too late to be like, nah, I gotta go D1 or I gotta get the opportunity to go this because I'm kind of shot now. Everyone's looking at my numbers like, yeah, it looks kind of dark. So I'm like, I just gotta pray to God and just get an opportunity overseas. Then it's crazy now the people I meet overseas and people that talk to me, they're like, you're this age doing this, like it, bro. Like you said, I done met D-Rose. I'm around NBA dudes now. I'm around pros. I'm teammates with a player that played in the NBA for 13 years. I go from D3 on the bench to playing teammate with a pro, NBA pro. And he telling me like, oh, where you go? You went D3? You ain't play D3? How the hell you make it here? And that's God. That's why I be trying to tell people, bro. It's like, it don't matter where you start. It don't matter how your story look. It don't matter what you did. There's dudes that average 25 points in D1 that's still looking for a pro opportunity to this day. And I'm just a Division III player that didn't do nothing there at all with the opportunity like this.
All right. So how do you want to wrap it up? What do you have to say to the people? Maybe something to motivate them, something to look out for.
Definitely say, like, bro, whatever you want to do, bro, just put your mind to it and do it. Like, you could do anything. I be telling people, even like friends, people out might meet, even like a girl that, like, you know, girls so emotional. They'll be like, oh, this is happening in my life. This, I can't believe this. I'm like, bro, just go through the storm. And if you have a purpose every day and you attack that purpose, you gon' make it. You cannot make it, bro, with just every day going hard at something and every day locking in. You might not know how it's going to shape. That's why I tell people don't try to plan too much of like, this is this, because if it don't happen, you're going to be like, damn, and bummed out. You have to you might think you want to reset and something, but if you just have a every day, it don't matter the outcome, I'm going to go to the gym every day. I'm going to do this every single day at this time. Have it regimented. Just do it regardless how you feel, because one day it's going to click. If you post every single day of your life, you're going to be viral. You're not going to be viral. If you post every single day and be like, I'm going to do content, you post every single day, you're going to be viral. If it's just one video, it's not guaranteed you're going to make it be like a Kai Cenat, but one video going to go viral, and you got to have all the brains of masterness of practicing every day and studying your craft every day of that moment. Just how it don't matter how much I was on a bench in college or whatever people told me, I worked every single day. So the one opportunity I got, because coming from D3, for them to even take a chance on me to come to China, I had a very small chance. So that small slither chance, I bloomed. I had 45 points off the bench. 45 points off the plane, sorry. Just boom, exploding. Because every emotion I felt of being let down, of being counted out, every workout I did when the lights were off, poured into that moment. So you got to be ready for your moment. If you post every single day and that one video takes off, you got to be ready for that moment and know, boom, I done studied the algorithm, I done studied the spikes, I know now what to do. Okay, it took off, now I'm going to do this to get my face in and blow up. That's how people forget. They be like, it didn't work out for me. Not everyone makes it. Don't be a Twitter where like, yeah, well, it's easy to say for someone that does this. You go do it too then. Another millionaire complainer. It's easy to say your life is this when you're lucky. You're only a 1%er. Not everyone can live like you. You can live like that if you want to put your mind to it and do it. That's it. You put your foot forward every day to your craft, you're going to make it. Take the ups, take the downs, take how it go. If I feel like I could lose out tomorrow and still find my way back at the top, that's really how I feel, bro. Because I just have that mindset. I'm going to keep working. That's it.
All right, go ahead. Outro.
Hey. For the people that do know me, y'all know how I give it up. Y'all know how, I think, how I'm about, grinding and taking care of my people around me. If you're with me, I have the utmost loyalty towards you. And it's always going to be, let's keep grinding, let's enjoy the fruits of our labor and still work hard every day. However I'm doing and how someone is next to me, I'm going to bring them with me. Everyone around me has purpose. Everyone around me, are go-getters. And for the people that don't know me, come on this journey. We're going to be posting all our life now from now on this content on this channel. And you're going to see how I live, like it or not, but people going to watch either way. But we definitely going to keep doing our thing, whether people support or not. But now there definitely is a lot more supporters than doubters. And we're going to keep proving people wrong. That's going to drive me every day. What make me go is just saying I can't do something. Whenever someone tell me I can't do something or they don't believe, I love that feeling. I love seeing a face of after you do something. So tune in, man. Come on this journey. AR5 times Annie, as the Chinese like the fans like to say to me out in China. We're going to keep doing this for y'all, man. Keep doing it and keep pushing. So